Okay, everyone, today we're going to be writing our explanatory essay. So there's a few things that I need you guys to take out before we get started. So the first thing that I need you to take out is this paper right here. We've been working on it for the past few days. It's got our brainstorm on one side and it has our outline on the other. The next thing that I need you to take out is your race handout. Okay, on one side it's got race, and then on the other side it's got transitions. You should have that in your your red folder. And the final thing I need you to take out is this graphic organizer that I should have just passed out to you. I'm going to go ahead and let you pause right here to take all those things out. Okay, the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be filling in our thesis statement. So on your brainstorm, you've got your thesis down here at the bottom. So you can see that right here on the left-hand side of my screen, I've got my thesis statement. This is an example of a thesis statement. Yours might be different if you've got different supporting details. But we have the theme of the novel, Lupita Mañana, is developed by placing the characters in difficult situations like, and then you have reason, supporting detail number 1, 2, and 3. What you're going to do is on your handout, on this one here, you are going to take that thesis statement and you're going to copy it in a couple different places. So what you're going to do is you're going to copy it right here on the bottom of your paper on your first page. Then you're going to copy it here, 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 and on your last paragraph there. So if we look at our screen, it's going to be in the bottom of that front page, top of the second page, top of the third page, top of the fourth page, and the top of the last page. Okay? Once you've gone and copied down your thesis statement in all of those spots, go ahead and pause this video and raise your hand so that I can come around and check them. Okay, so now that you have your thesis statement written down in all of the spots, what we're going to do next is we're going to do our restate and answer. So if we look at our outline on the back, you'll see that for each body paragraph, you need to restate and answer. Now, the restate is going to be restating your topic. So what we've got highlighted in blue here, the theme of the novel, Lupita Mañana, is developed by placing the characters in difficult situations like, you're going to put that on the restate of each of your body paragraphs in your essay. So we'll start with paragraph 2. Right here, you'll see that I have restate topic and then plus your supporting detail. So the supporting detail, the number for supporting detail I have in green. On this paper, I also have it in green. So I'm going to put that, what I have right there, and I'm going to put it back in this spot right here. I'm going to do the same for the next paragraph. I'm going to do the restate. So what I have in blue, the theme of the novel, Lupita Mañana, is developed by placing the characters in difficult situations like, and then I'm going to skip that first reason and go straight to the second one, like working in the field. And that's what I'm putting here. And I'm doing the same thing for the restate and answer of the last paragraph. Again, I'm copying down my blue topic and then I'm writing down the last supporting detail. So on your packet, you are going to write that down here, your restate and answer. Okay, then on the next paragraph, again, your restate and answer. On the last paragraph, again, your restate and answer. Once you've done and filled out those 3 boxes, then I want you to go ahead and stop, pause this video, and raise your hand so that I can come around and check it. Okay, now that you've finished doing the restate and answer for all of your paragraphs, what we're going to do is we're going to move on to citing. So you're going to go to paragraph 2, and then in the box for cite, you're going to look at your race handout, and you're going to pick one of the sentence frames from here. Just make sure that whatever sentence frame you use does still make sense when you write it down. So you'll pick one of these, whether it's The author states, for example, for instance, on page blank, whichever one you want. And then on your brainstorm, you're going to write down that first quote. So on your brainstorm, you're going to write down that first quote. So whatever you have in this first section right here, that's what you're writing down on here. So after you've written down your sentence frame, you're going to copy your quote word for word from what you have on your paper, and making sure that you've got your quotation marks at the beginning and quotation marks at the end. Make sure that it does match up with whatever you've written up in the box above it for restate and answer. So you're going to do that for the first one. You're going to do it for the next paragraph, same thing, and you're going to do it for the last paragraph, same thing. You're getting all of those quotes from here. So this is for that first body paragraph, second body paragraph, and third body paragraph. Okay, once you have finished that, you're going to stop this video and you're going to pause and raise your hand, and I'm going to come around to check to make sure that you have that done correctly. Now, after you finish your site, then you're going to go ahead and work on the explain portion of your essay. Okay, so in the explain, you're going to use one of the sentence frames for here under explain, whether as a result, this shows, therefore, this is because. And in this portion, what you're going to do is you're going to explain how your quote shows the theme. And remember that you're choosing either between hard work or determination. So the quote that you chose, if it's Lupita working in the field, how does that show that she's a hard worker, and how does that help her to achieve her goals? So you're going to write one sentence of explain in this box here, this box here, and in this box here. Okay? On your paper, again, that is this box here, this box here, and this box here. Okay? After you've finished your explain sentences, I want you to pause this video, raise your hand, and I will come around to check them. Now, I may ask you to write a little bit more. Remember, you're here, you're over-explaining almost. I need to know without a shadow of a doubt why this quote shows that the theme of the story is through hard work and determination, you can achieve your goals. So show me how this hard work or how the character's determination helps them to achieve their goals. Now, after you've done your explain, we're actually going to start and go up all the way to our introduction. Okay, so the introduction on your handout is that first page. So you should already have the thesis statement done in your introduction. We're going to work in the other two boxes. What you're going to do is first we're going to do this top box, our hook. Okay? Now, you'll see that right here I've said that you're going to write a question, a quote, or an interesting fact that's going to grab your reader's attention. Okay, you want to give them some reason to start reading your essay. That just needs to be one sentence. The next box is going to be our topics background. So you need to pretend like the person who is reading your essay has absolutely no idea what Lupita Mañana is. All right? So you're going to first introduce the novel, and then you're going to introduce the characters and give maybe a 1 to 2 sentence summary of what happens in the story. It does not need to be 7 sentences. You want to keep it a little bit short. You want to give enough information for the person to kind of understand the flow of the story, but you don't need to tell them every single thing that happened. Okay? The last sentence that you're going to put in that box is you're going to tell the reader the theme of the novel. Now, the theme of the novel you have written down on this paper. Okay, we put the theme of the novel right there. It's that through hard work and determination, you can achieve your goals. That's going to be the last sentence in that box before you move on to your thesis statement. After you've completed those 2 boxes, I would like you to please pause this video, go ahead and raise your hand, and wait for me to come around to check what you've got. Now, after you finish the introduction, you're going to go all the way down to your last page. So on your packet, you're going to be looking at this last page right here, okay? Now, this one is super easy. You've already restated your thesis. The only thing that you need to do are the last 2 boxes. You're so close to the end here. So in that first box where it says supporting or summarize supporting reasons, so you can use a sentence frame in conclusion and then just summarize your main points of the essay, okay? You're just going to be saying basically what you've already said, but using slightly different words, just kind of to wrap up your essay. Then the last box is going to be you giving your final thoughts. So what should the reader do next? Maybe what your opinion of the theme is, or your opinion of the story. Here, you get to really tell me what you think. For the rest of the essay, you're really trying to just explain to me or to the reader what the theme of the novel is. But in this last box, you get to give me your 2 cents. Okay, so should they maybe read the novel? What should they do? What should their next steps be? Once you finish this, you're going to go ahead and pause this video, raise your hand, and then I'll come around and check. After that, that's it. You're done with your essay. You did it. Now, I know that all of you can nail this essay, okay? And I can't wait to read them. So make sure you hustle hard and get this done. You got this.